honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be trying out the St. Tropez Bronzing Water Mist. I am super excited to try out this new self-tanning product. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, so as I said, today's video is going to be all about trying this out. I have never tried this product before, so I'm super excited to do a first impression and of course give you guys my review on it. I'm like literally looking crazy right now. I just got out of the shower a little while ago and I wanted to go ahead and self-tan. So I am looking a little nuts, but that's fine. This is what I usually look like when I am about to self-tan, so just keeping it real with you guys. But yeah, so I have tried out the Bronzing Water Face Mist and I will definitely link that video somewhere. So if you guys want to check that out, you are more than welcome to. And I also have tried out another St. Tropez gel product like for self-tanning. I did like that product as well, so I will definitely be sure to link that video also if you guys want to check that video out in addition to the water face mist and the one we're about to do today. So I personally really loved the Bronzing Water Face Mist. I thought it worked amazingly. I haven't had it for a few months. I just haven't repurchased it, but I seriously love that product and like I'm in desperate need of some more because it is just the perfect way to really make my face look naturally tan. Whenever I'm using a foam or gel or anything like that for self-tanning my body, I never put any of those products on my face because I'm always really afraid that something is going to break me out. I have super sensitive skin, so I was even really nervous to try that product out. But once I tried it, I ended up really falling in love with the way it worked on my face. So by having the all over body mist, I'm super excited and a little bit anxious to try this out today and see how it's going to work. So I've already shaved my legs. Like I said, I took a shower earlier. It was a few hours ago. I never self-tan directly after shaving. I usually try to wait, several hours. So it has been quite a bit of time. And now we are going to go ahead and get started with the tan. I'm super excited. I'm a little bit nervous because I always get nervous when I try out new tanning products, but I'm very excited. All right, so I first want to just go ahead and read what the bottle says so we know what we're getting ourselves into. So this says, simply spritz and glow with this lightweight, tropically scented, no rinse mist powered by vitamins for a radiant, glowing tan and instant feel-good factor. Made with our unique blend of 95% naturally derived ingredients and sunshine complex to mimic the benefits of sun exposure and activate vitamin D production without the harmful effects of UV rays. Infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C to brighten, protect, and hydrate for a golden glow that lasts for days with even fade. That's important. I want this to be even. I'm hoping for something that's not going to look blotchy or patchy or anything like that. When I used their water gel, it is a clear gel. So when I put it on, there were certain areas after I initially washed off the first layer that I put on where I completely missed spots. So this is also clear. However, when I spray my face with the face mist of this, I have never had blotchiness or anything like that. It has always gone on super even and I've never really had any issues with that. So this also does make me a little bit nervous just because it is clear and I am just spraying it on. So I'm hoping that I don't like overspray or anything in certain areas and not spray enough on other areas. So I'm really hoping that overall this just looks even. So it says 1, prep. Exfoliate and moisturize dry areas, hands, feet, ankles, and wrists. So like I said, I did go ahead and shave earlier this morning, which was several hours ago, and then I'm just going to go in with my hemp lotion and just kind of moisturize some of those dry areas. Even if they aren't dry already, I do like to just go ahead and moisturize the areas that are prone to dryness. So my wrist, my ankles, my knees, areas like that. It's just helpful so that way when the tan does go on, it's not going to cling to those areas. 2, apply spritz all over body using a mitt to blend and ensure no mist patches. So I do have my mitt, and this is actually my Loving Tan mitt. So this is not the Loving Tan brand, of course, but I just like using this one because it's dark, so you don't really like see it looking dirty. And I just like the feel of this one. It just works for me. So we're gonna be using that one today. 3, glow. Your tan will develop over 4 to 8 hours into a medium golden tan. Top up as desired to maintain tan. Layer for a deeper shade. Okay, so it says it takes about 4 to 8 hours. I guess after the 4 to 8 hour mark, then I will just take a shower and hopefully, it'll be fully developed. I am assuming that it doesn't say you actually have to rinse it because it is clear. There's not like a darker guide over top. So that makes me nervous because I don't want to mess up. But again, at the same time, I guess it is nice because then, you know, you don't really have to wash it off. It's just developing as it goes. So it definitely has its pros and cons, which is great. And I guess the main way we're going to know if we like this or not is if we just try it. So I'm going to stop talking and just try this product out. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So let's do it. All right, so I just went ahead and moisturized the drier parts of my skin. Now we're gonna get started. So literally all it says to do is spray it on and then use the mitt to just blend it in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit up a little bit so we can see a little bit better. And I'm just gonna start on my arm. So I'm just going to spray this on my arm. Okay, here we go. So the problem with this type of product is that I don't know if I applied enough. I don't know if I should go in with another spritz over my arm. I don't know if I've already put too much. I just don't know. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and it says you can kind of continue to top it off if you wanna go darker. So I guess we'll just leave it like that for now, and then we will see when I check back in with you guys after it's developed if I should go back in with more. So let's do the other arm. So I do want to say that I'm not like directly spraying it on my hands. I'm just like moving the mitt around my arm to blend in the product that I sprayed there. And then I'm just taking the mitt with any excess and just like quickly rubbing it down my hands, just because we obviously want some color on our hands, but I don't like spraying or applying self-tanner directly to my hands just because I notice that it does get a little bit dark. And I always wash my hands after I'm done applying self-tanner, especially because even though you have a mitt on, like my palms do still get a little bit darker. So as soon as I'm done applying my self-tanner on my whole body, then I will just go ahead and just quickly wash my palms. I don't scrub like too hard or anything because I don't want to take all the color off that I'm trying to get on, especially since I'm not applying that much. But just by doing that, it does help usually a bit just to make sure that I'm not going to get those like orange palms. Okay, so I just got done applying it to my whole body pretty much. I didn't actually do my stomach or my back just because it's still like cold here and I'm not going to be showing those parts anyway, and I'm most likely not going to be leaving the house anytime to be doing anything where my stomach or my back needs to be seen, so we just bypassed those parts for now. So I was going to use this on my face because like I said earlier, I love the Bronzing Water Face Mist. It has always worked really well for me. But under the warning on this, it says that you should avoid contact with lips and to not get it in your eyes. So I'm not even going to take the chance of spraying this on my face. I would just pair this with my face mist, which I assume is supposed to be paired together. However, I am out of it, like I said. So I'm just gonna have to use darker foundation, I guess, for the time being. So I'm not going to be putting this on my face. Honestly, that could be helpful so then we can see how it actually worked. And like I said, I'll just use darker foundation for now because before I got the Bronzing Water Face Mist, I never used to put self-tanner on my face anyway. Like I said, I've always just been matching my foundation to it. The Bronzing Water Face Mist really changed the game for me though, but unfortunately I'm out of it and I don't want to take the chance of using this on my face if it's not intended to be done. So I have applied this all over. I'm gonna wait my 8 hours and then I will check back in with you guys and see what it looks like. I feel like I didn't get anything on me, but that is how I felt with the face mist. I felt like I didn't spray enough, and the first like day or two, I was like over spraying because I didn't feel like I got any on my face, and then it was too much. So I'm not going to overdo it. I'm very tempted right now to like continue spraying and doing like 2 or 3 more layers. But I don't want to do that because I remember my experience with using the face mist. I thought that there wasn't enough and then I ended up overdoing it. So we're not going to do that this time. I'm going to keep it how it is and I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow to give you guys the update. And if I feel like I need to do more after the 8 hours of developing time, then I will let you guys know that. And maybe if it needs to be done, then I'll do another round of this and then keep you guys updated. But for now, we're going to go ahead and let this develop and I'll check back in with you guys soon. All right, good morning, friends. So I'm literally still looking crazy. I just woke up, but I wanted to check in with my tan. So when I woke up this morning, you guys might be thinking the same exact thing as I was thinking. I didn't see any difference. I was like, okay, I don't really know what I'm looking for here because I don't see a difference at all. Then I was talking to my mom and I was asking her if she thinks she sees any difference. And it's funny because like my stomach, which I didn't tan, matches my arms. So like it's so strange because I didn't tan my stomach area, but my arm is the same color as that. Then when we were talking, she realized that right here, I missed to tan. Like I clearly missed this spot, which is funny because this is the exact same area that I missed when I was using the St. Tropez clear water gel last year. So as you can see, I missed like a big spot right here. Same exact section that I missed right here. So clearly like there is a difference. You can see right there that I like missed this little section. That's two different colors. And my face, like I said, I didn't tan, and that is clearly a bit lighter than the rest of my body. So nothing too crazy, but you can definitely still see that little bit of a difference. So unlike the face mist, I suppose, we need to use a bit more on this with this product. So I am going to go ahead and use this again, and I'm going to put more on this time, so maybe we can hopefully see a bit more of a dramatic result. However, from the color that I can see here, I do like it. It looks very natural and it looks really glowy and like healthy, so I really like that a lot, but I do want to see it a bit more intense. Nothing too crazy, but I was expecting to see it a little bit darker. So I am going to go ahead and use this product again. I will check back in with you guys again after the 8 hours, I suppose, or if I start seeing something a bit sooner, then I'll check in, because this one isn't going to have to go overnight or anything because it's morning time right now. So if we start seeing something, then I will check in whenever I feel that there are some results to be shown. So let's go ahead and use this product again, and then I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. All right, friends, so it has been just about 7 hours. Yes, I'm literally still in my pajamas. It's fine. Hopefully this is the last time that you guys are gonna see me looking a mess on this video. I just wanted to check in really quickly. This is what we're looking like without makeup on. As you can see, I think personally that it is getting a little bit darker. I sprayed a lot on this past time though, and I don't think that it looks like that much different, but I just wanted to show you guys one more look. I can definitely see more of a difference now from my face color to like the rest of my body. So I'm going to go do my makeup with matching foundation, and I will check back in a little bit to give you guys my full and final review. All right, friends, welcome back once more and for the last time. Here is my final tan. I have makeup on now with some darker foundation to match the color a bit better. And I'm sorry for this like weird shadow coming in. Let me try to fix that. Okay, hopefully that's better. I still see it a little bit, but it's not like directly on my face anymore, so sorry about that. So I just wanted to sit down with you guys and give you guys my final review and let you know just my full thoughts and what I think about the St. Tropez bronzing water mist. So I first want to say, because I realized that I didn't mention this earlier on, the bottle that I have is 6.7 ounces and it retails for $42. It's either $42 or $44, but somewhere right in that range, which I would say is pretty standard self-tanner pricing. I do also want to say, now that I am looking at this completely on, that it looks nice. It is a very, very pretty, natural, healthy looking tan and glow. It is not a very intense tan, but honestly, I'm not sure if that's what it's intended to be. This could very well just be that natural glow. And it even said on the bottle that this is going to be a medium golden tan, and it's just giving you that very natural look. So honestly, I like it. I want to say right off the bat that I do like it. So I did layer on 2 more sprays this morning after I realized that it wasn't very much. I like went over my whole body once, and I didn't actually blend it in as intensely with my mitt as I did yesterday. I just kind of like patted it in, and then I sprayed my whole body again. So I do like it. I really don't think that there's that much of a difference still after doing the other 2 layers this morning. But I think overall the color looks really pretty. It looks very natural, which is awesome because, you know, sometimes these self-tanners can make it really easy for you to start looking a bit orange. And I have an orange top and an orange scrunchie on, but that doesn't mean that I want my self-tanner to be orange too. So I'm happy with the color. I do like to sometimes self-tan a bit darker, which is why I always gravitate towards my Loving Tan 2-Hour Express. I really love the color that self-tanner makes me look because it still looks natural, but it is a bit deeper than this. But honestly, with how easy this process is, you're not like rubbing in the guide and all of that and making sure that you're covering every inch. Like, you can just spray this on and it's a lot easier than I think a normal self-tanner. As far as the mist patch, it actually blended in pretty nicely after just spraying over it a few more times. And I think honestly, after doing this the second time and just using the mitt to pat it in, I think it actually allowed the mist to really soak into my skin better. I think by using the mitt to really rub the product into my skin, it actually took some of the effect of the product off. So I sprayed it this time and let it sit for about 30 seconds and then took my mitt and just patted it on. And I honestly like that process better. So when I use this product again in the future, I think that's going to be the route that I take because I think that that actually made the color look a bit better. Overall, like I said, I really do like this product. It does have a very tropical scent to it, which I know is something that it says on the bottle. And as I was spraying it, you can definitely smell that very like tropical coconutty type smell. And as it is sitting on your skin for a while and as the color is developing, it definitely does start to get that tan smell, that like self-tanner smell. Personally, I love that smell, so it does not bother me at all. It's not an issue for me. It's not something that I really care about because I actually like the smell of it. But if that is something that bothers you, then it does have that smell, and that is something that I definitely wanted to just mention because I think that it is worth noting. But it's not like overly obnoxious or anything. It's not like a crazy strong self-tanner smell. It's just like your average self-tanner smell. Like I said, overall, I really like this product. This is like the perfect product if you're looking to use something fast, easy, and something that's going to give you a very natural and glowy tan look. I really, really do like that product for those reasons. This is something that I don't feel like I have to be perfect. And I think by trying to be overly perfect yesterday, that is what made me like miss spots and be blotchy. I think if you just kind of go ahead and just give yourself a bunch of spritz all over your body and do it more than once, like maybe do it 2 times, or if you really want even more of a tan, do it 3 times. I think that that's going to give you like your overall just glowy look. It looks very dewy and natural, which I just really, really love. And I know that this is definitely not as dark as my other self-tanners, and that's because I had to actually mix in some of my normal shade with my darker foundation because my darker foundation that I typically use with my self-tanner was too dark. So, and honestly, this could maybe, it's a pretty good match. I was gonna say it may look even still a little bit dark, but I think it's a pretty good match. So I did have to mix in some of my lighter foundation to get it to the correct shade. And so I know that this tan is not like too dark, but overall I really, really like the color. I think, like I said, if you're looking for something easier to use and a bit more natural, I think that this is the perfect way for you to go. So there you go, guys. There you have it. There are my final reviews on the Saint Tropez Bronzing Water Mist. I definitely think that this is a product that you should consider trying out. If you are looking for an alternative to the classic self-tanner, having a mist is something that makes your life a lot easier. And since you don't have to rinse it off, you could just put it on in the morning, and throughout your day, your tan is going to keep on developing, which is just so awesome. So I definitely also want to mention, though, with that note, that I did not really notice the tan until closer to the 8-hour mark. So definitely around like the 6.5 hours is when I started like seeing the tan develop. They claim 4 to 8 hours. That may be true for some people, but I didn't notice mine until closer to like 6.5, 7 hours. So I still do just think that that is absolutely awesome that you can just keep this on and just have it develop throughout the day. You don't have to rinse it. Super easy to use. And at the end of the day, it gives you this really awesome, beautiful, natural, glowy, dewy, healthy self-tan. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more review videos, more self-tanning videos, or any other videos that you guys may be interested in seeing, please be sure to let me know, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Have a beautiful and blessed day, everyone. Bye!